Good morning and good evening. Welcome back to the stream. Um, Today, we're going to try to make ad eating. So, just FYI, my voice is a bit worse. No idea why. Um, yeah, basically just a bit hoarse. So, I know it feels fine to talk, but don't think it's that comfortable. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, today we're going to try to implement eating. And eating is, on the one hand, quite simple. It's just checking if we have an item and then consuming it so it disappears from the game. On the other hand, it's actually quite complicated because I want it to feel kind of natural, so I want it to be integrated together with resting. So what I want to happen is I don't want, oh, we started resting, let's just start eating instantly. And that, what I mean by that is I want there to be a certain decorator to the action. So, or decoration. So the decoration is just that it makes the action that we want to do a little bit more natural looking by happening not um, by happening not in an unpredetermined way. So for example, if it was determined, right, then let's say we started eating, we started long resting, and then we had the 80% let's say proc to just start eating, then we would start eating immediately. So you would know that starting eating is means it's the same means that long resting has been triggered. But I think it would look a little bit weird since it would feel very rushed, feel very quick, it would feel very processy, trying to just quickly do stuff and accomplish it. So I am thinking it's more so I need a little bit of delay just to, get, let's say for example, search for item or something and that convert to then eating. So I need to figure out a way to do that. And since technically all the actions are done, how to say, but right now they're just done as they happen. I need some kind of way to do a delayed action, and that comes in two different flavors. So one of them is I make a timer, and then I decide that okay, this timer signifies something that has to happen after a delay, and then after that delay, I go back to the goal system and I say, okay, now execute this thing that I'm trying to do, and maybe it's fine. Whenever yeah, in most cases, it might just be fine to just receive that signal. But then what happens if something else happens that should be overridden by that or takes priority? Well, then I can't really do the action since it's no longer in priority. So basically, what I'm saying is it's likely that this has um, two conditions. So the first one is we while resting we eat some cheese. We check if we're hungry. I guess let's say that. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. So um, we start resting and then we check our stats, and then if certain stats are done, we then just add into a queue of actions that need to be done, and then we just process those in in a timely fashion. Um, so, yep, I guess that is one way of doing it. So, hmm, it's actually sounding quite complicated. So I think the best way to do it is just start. So here's something I actually thought that might be useful. I might want to add some stats. Now, for stats, I need to think. Um, I guess I can put everything in one place still, but I can make a new letter. Nice. Where is it? MCES. Let's say, yeah, state con stat constants. State. Um, FSM. No. Default behavior. Let's go to the very top. Okay. C condition lists. Do I have an S? No, don't believe so. Keep it capitalized. Key.s action list. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, so in our, I guess just first off, let's make a script. So this is going to be stat constants. If okay, type no. Stat constants, and let's base it on module constants, I guess. Constant constants extends ref counted. Yeah, don't need this here. Is this because of deletion? Yeah, this is because of deletion. FSM interactives. Yeah, just that's fine. Huh, actually, that's not necessarily what I want. So I'm gonna leave it now because, oh boy, I guess at this point I'm just kinda just adding these things and then going willy nilly. Because I already have stuff like speed and such. And if I add it here, then I can just have the override types, and it's fine. Mm. Okay, let's try. Let's try something different. Oh yeah. check. 1 second. Yeah. Looks like it's working. Good. Okay. Let's go, yeah, to okay, this I don't have really a good idea of why this is bad or not bad, but let's say constant hunger stat hunger. Yeah, let's just do that. Hunger is equal to hunger, hunger value, hunger max, current hunger, const, hunger max, hunger max. So we have hunger between a max and a and 0, and this determines if we are going to eat or not. Not some random value. I don't really see the point in the random value right now. So well, I guess it'll just be quicker since less eating. Actually, yeah, it just be a lot quicker. But for demonstration purposes, let's do hunger since that's gonna force me to start thinking about the state machine again, which I've completely forgotten. So might be useful. Might be useful. I'll know if I actually need it or not if I try to use it. So is the module gonna be named like a hungerable or something? maybe. So just to visualize. Oh, wrong way. I'm gonna run it through here since I can do it now. So basically, what's gonna happen is we have like, for example, Juno, right? Juno is gonna walk around. She's gonna go pick up some cheese. Yeah, that's the tail waggle from last time too. Uh, she's gonna pick up some cheese, and when she decides to long rest, something, eating animation. Don't really have one right now, but she's just going to eat some cheese. So, hmm. So interesting. Okay. Also, I should stop with the scale. Yeah, drop it here. I should stop with the scale being set to 5. I think that's enough of a demonstration for now. Right. So we have hunger max. We have hunger and hunger max. So we're gonna need something that ticks stats. Since let's same time, not everything is gonna get hungry. But I'm overcomplicating this. You know what? I know what time it is. It's pseudocode time. It's the most amazing and genius idea out there. Yeah, pseudocode is the most amazing thing since it just lets you write what you have ideas and what you want to happen. Doesn't matter what, or doesn't matter if it's functional or not. And then you can turn that into something actually useful. So let's do that. So we have our hunger, right? Hunger module, like dash tick, tick. Hunger goes down. Take rest. Dot check. Check lifeline, let's say. Sure. If checks all stats linked with survival. If hunger less than hunger that is hungry. Hunger less than or equals to minimum hunger. Hunger threshold. Yeah, so state of hunger, like state of hunger. Hunger state. Like ravenous, hungry, peckish, and full. Peckish, neutral, and full. Yeah. So we have 5 states of hunger. At ravenous, we are just, well, it's starving. Yeah, that's maybe a better term for it. So, damn, actually, that's quite serious. That there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. Yeah. So basically, for now, we're gonna have a new module system, which is gonna be like a lifeline module, let's say, or something. Name pending, and or life or survival goal. Yeah, there we go. Survival goal, and its priority is stay alive. Since if we are in the state of starving, stamina goes down, health goes down, yeah, we just start losing stats in general. Though I guess no, just stamina goes down. If no stamina, health goes down. If no stamina, health goes down. Yeah, so actions just reduce stamina, and health is only reduced by attacking. So for stats right now, I need definitely stats, health, stamina, hunger. Oh, and then I would need to change the system, since now I don't want resting to be a thing of don't want resting to be a thing of random chance. I want it to be a point of stamina, like loss of stamina. If we're below a certain amount of stamina, then we want to rest, but we don't actually want to. Okay, yeah, I know. I know what the actual way that this is supposed to happen. So timers are a bad idea. Timers are they are too fake. I want timers, but I don't want timers. Like if we look at a person, right? Likely, this is just what I'm hypothesizing. There is no timer that says, "Oh, okay, we're hungry, but we want to act cool, so we're gonna start eating after 1 minute." No, we start eating after 1 minute because there are other priorities we have, and they're taking up our mind or occupying our space, or we're doing certain actions that we feel like we have to do, and only then we start eating. Like maybe we're not that hungry, it's a social setting, and we don't want to start eating before everyone else is able to start eating, so we just have that priority, and after that priority is done, we check it, and then we start eating. But also over time, our hunger slowly goes up, and the more it goes up, at some point it reaches that priority that we just start eating anyway, and we're annoyed that people aren't eating their food, or they're talking, or maybe that someone's food is taking a very long time to arrive. So, or maybe there's just no food, like you're cooking your own food, and it's taking a lot longer. Like you see that, oh, you expected that it'll be done in like an hour, but it needs like another hour to finish baking or something. So you just grab the first thing you can eat and you eat it. So I guess something similar would be very applicable here. So for that, we need the goal of, we need the survival goal. The survival goal that will go over it will just check conditions, and then based on values return a priority. So survival goal, check stamina, check health, check hunger, check stamina. If stamina less than stamina threshold, let's say for now just stamina threshold. Threshold, yes. If stamina is less than the stamina threshold, we want to we start a priority that we want to rest. Priority is equal to priority multiplier times do I want it to be with multipliers? I guess just so base priority plus plus stamina. Let's say just the simplest way is looking at it is oh no, let's do the opposite. Stamina max. Yeah, stamina max minus stamina. So we're getting the difference and we're adding that, and so the hungrier we are, the no, yeah, this is for stamina, but the same thing applies for hunger and health. So health. I can just do check if stat is less than stat threshold. We set the priority base for press stat max minus stat. So here we're just setting up here we're just setting up ourselves for the priority, and if we have multiple of these, they stack together, and so we have a very, very high priority to take care of our survival, which I think is good. And so this priority naturally increases based on our bases, but also I think it should increase by a curve. So there is a very nice thing. There were some really nice examples, I think, in The Sims. Yeah, that's where I'm thinking in The Sims, where you have a function plot for. Let's just take a look. So you have like a plotted function. Oh, sorry, I forgot to fill this. Yeah, so if we have like, yeah, lines. There we go. Let's say we have on this axis, we have priority. And then we have on here hunger. So when hunger is right, like at full, and like this, the 0 is really just starving. So the curve would actually look something like this. That it actually starts increasing with the amount of hunger. Rather the opposite happens. So the more hungry we get, but just the higher priority, and the more rapidly the priority grows. So I can do a little plot for that. I think probably for the beginning, it's fine to just have a constant plot. So what that would mean is, like if we have 5 states of hunger. So then if we are okay, so full, neutral, peckish, hungry, starving, I think. yeah, so we have hungry has a priority of 0, neutral has a priority of 10, package 25, hungry a priority of 50, starving a priority of 100. So it's not very plottable, but it's kind of quadratic. I don't know, so it increases by quite a bit. And so now, based on our state, we just have those values. And I guess in a way, this is also the threshold. So the threshold for when is which state. So then I guess I can do the same thing for stats like stamina and health for now, but yeah. So that's the idea of it, right? So we have stamina, we have stats, and then if we're hungry, we eat. And also, we want to take action. We want to, for survival, we want to check. Um, so here's a tough cookie, right? For survival, let's say we are hungry, we are tired, we want to rest, and what do we do? Like if we decided, okay, yes, this is what's happening, we want to start recovering our stats, health, etc. What do we do then? So by idea, we can recover our stats by resting. So resting is just an action that you take, and it recovers your like we recover our food. Sleeping is something that recovers stamina, for example, right? So to recover hunger, we need to be resting, and to be resting, I guess technically, right? There's no such thing as resting. Resting doesn't exist. Resting is just a form of inaction. It is a state. It is not something that is done. Well, it can be active resting and stuff, but resting itself is not the action. So, in a way, this is actually even more realistic, since it's just we're no longer doing a long rest. Oh, because this is how it's programmed. It's because we are hungry. I don't know. Hmm. Oh boy, I am getting a few. I thought the interaction between two characters is going to be difficult. This is getting. I might be overcomplicating things, but there is a point to this, right? There is a point why I am overcomplicating this first prototype, and that is because I want to figure out the how. I want to figure out the how I'm going to do this, and just how realistically difficult this is going to be, because since I'm doing something pretty new, I don't know how many games have very complex goal oriented programs. Like I could check how something like Oxygen Not Included does their characters survival system, but I will have to check. I will have to do some research. But I need an understanding of this, at least somewhat. And this is just one of the things that will definitely happen. Like, I could say that, oh, there's not going to be a point in dropping cheese right now or something, but no, actually, I can't even see that. Dropping items should be pretty core to this experience. But checking your stats and then taking time to recover those stats, that's going to be very important. So I need some way of actually making sure that I know how that is going to happen. So, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, this is weird, actually. It's 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 5:30, but it's so hot right now. The sun hasn't even come up, but I guess that's just since yesterday was really, really, really hot. Um, like in my country's weather terms, it's been really hot. Not the worst, but pretty up there, pretty high up there. So I need to decide. I guess the first thing that we have decided is there's going to be a goal, but survival can also be a state. But survival, no, it can't be a state because it has to be checked constantly. So, also I want survival in its own category, but I guess we can skip that for now. So survival is just going to be a goal, firstly. And then the goal for survival is the actions we take are recovery, recover health, recover stamina, and so on and so forth. So how do I write check conditions? Is resting data condition? Oh, so these are going to be like data conditions, but condition is hungry, I guess. Yeah, just call it that for now. Condition that is hungry stands condition. And then I have the static func check object condition int just pass for now and a parse. Yeah. Turn 0. Yeah. 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly go open the window or something since it's really, really hot here. Okay, I think that's better. The moon is a pretty crescent shape right now. It's really nice. Okay, so for is hungry, parsing. Do I need any extra parsing? I guess not. It's just for hunger itself. Uh, uh, mhm. Okay. Okay. I am not computing this. Okay, this is something I haven't thought about that much, but I can do some kind of beginning right now. 1 second. Um, is it noisy? Nah, it should be fine. I do not have a clear understanding of how this is going to work. Um, I know I have my stats. I know that I have my states for actions, and I need to somehow plot them. So at the very first, I guess, if I go to modules, constant stat constants. Yeah, like let's not mix these up. So stat constants, uh, module constants, nothing here. So const hunger to hunger, but no, don't stop doing that. Yeah. So let's just make something here. Stats. And then hunger max. And then hunger threshold is something that is plotted. Yeah, I can still use this then. Let's say constant hunger plot is equal to. Wait. So enum hunger state is equal to full. No. Sure. Full. I forgot how to do enums again, haven't I? So why is this one working? Full, neutral, peckish. Wait, so I can have the state be also a value? Um, nah. Let's keep it simple. Peckish, hungry, starving. That's I don't know. I am feeling a bit uncomfortable talking about it since I imagine it could cause people some negative emotions, so to say, or just um I think it could cause people to just feel uncomfortable talking about starving all the time, since it is a real life problem. And I don't know actually which one I know which approach I want to take. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut for now, and then I'm going to think on that and decide afterwards. Obsidian. Okay, so I'm just gonna change these. From starving to empty. Okay, so now let's go back to stat constants. So empty is the last one. I guess it's actually should be the other way around, right? Okay, that's done. Then I want to. Why is this still brokey? Interaction type pickup. Does this have to be a no? I think it's just because there's no extends ref counted. No, it's not that. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll figure that out later. So that's hunger state, and then I have a const hunger plot, which is equal to hunger state dot empty 0 no 100 hunger state dot neutral 50 hunger state dot peckish 25. No, wait, this one is 25. Peckish. Wait, what is going on? Yeah, empty, hungry, peckish, neutral, full. Yes, okay. So empty is 100. Then the hunger is 50. Hungry. Then peckish is 25. Neutral is 10. And hunger state dot full is 0. There, that's done. And why is this still like that? Um, hmm. Let's add a count. 5. Let's say, just to make sure. Uh, hey, Symbol 24. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you back. I'm doing pretty all right. I have started something very, very complicated. I don't know. I thought at first that this is gonna be a lot simpler. Oh, I'm just gonna make Juno eat some cheese while resting, and this spiraled into the realization that I need a full stats and like life survival system. I don't know, for checking stamina, hunger, health, etc. So just kind of trying to fumble my way through figuring out what it is that I want to do. Other than that, yeah, a little sleepy, but feeling pretty good. It's the weekend, so that's nice. Really excited for today, actually. Yeah, totally understand. Yeah. Um, yeah, and how are you doing? Oh yeah, ooh, weekend. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be playing a session of Vampire the Masquerade today, as a tabletop RPG thing. So I'm really excited since this is gonna be my third time playing just a tabletop RPG in general, and also the first time playing Vampire the Masquerade. And the person who is hosting is a friend, so they're very passionate about the what would I call it? The storyline, I guess the setting. So very excited to see what they think of. And I know that they are very excited since they managed to get the session up and running very, very quickly. We decided that we're going to do this like 2 or so weeks ago. So considering that, we are quite quickly starting a session. Since I remember I wanted to host my own thing with my own custom rules and everything, and I took more than a month and didn't even get halfway to getting set up. Symbol writes, I was playing Star Wars Outlaws, but my controller died and for some reason wasn't working while plugged, only charging. So I decided to stop and come do some dev. Okay, nice. What are you working on, Symbol? Nice. I haven't played Vampire the Masquerade in years. It's probably changed so much. Oh, okay, nice. Nice to see that there are like people who have played it. So I think we are going to be doing the 5th edition. So I don't know if that's an older one or if that's the newest one. So yeah, I'm making a scene loading manager. Okay, nice. So is this are you doing the tooling right now before starting on a project, or do you have some kind of game project already started and this is just to like help with that game? Hunger guess it's gonna be the same. Let's just use. I guess. Yeah. I want to make it a plugin for Godot so that anyone can use it. Ah, okay, that's nice. So, like something to just make it a lot simpler, I assume. And what other aspects are you targeting with the scene manager? Like, because I'm thinking like Godot's scenes are different from Unity scenes in that you don't really know what is a scene per se and what is just an object. So I'm wondering how does it then differ? The idea is to make it as simple as possible for someone to use it. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, that is definitely something nice to have since scene management is one of those things where, especially during game jams or something, you don't want to think about it. You don't want to have to think about unloading and loading all the different prefabs or um, I guess I know if I should call them prefabs. That's a Unity thing, but maybe it's a Godot thing too. But just unloading and loading all the new assets. So having something that does that automatically for you sounds pretty darn good. So that they just need to create one thing and add the scenes levels to as a resource. Okay, okay. Yeah, so you just link your main scenes, I guess, and then all the switching is done automatically for you. Cool, cool. I am in a very fortunate position that I haven't even started thinking about like with this project. This is so, I guess, against everything that I say that should be done for new projects. Like, do it vertically as much as you can. Make sure that you have as many systems like the player character, sounds, music, transitions, like some scene management, animations, like if you need cutscenes, all of that working just to see how everything interacts with one another. But not the case here since I'm just working on the simulation and some of the character movement and animations, and that's all I'm gonna be doing for the next, I guess, month or so now. Since I'm looking at this system and I'm thinking, oh boy, this is gonna take a while. But no, realistically, I'm hoping I should be done in a week with the hunger, stamina, and health stuff. So yeah, I guess that's about my thing. Coming going back to the plugin, where did you get the idea to make the plugin? Was it something where you were making your own game, or just seeing how other people make their games and saw that oh, people are struggling with scene management? What is going on? Why is this one so strange? Do I need a type? Like, do I must have a type? No, like look at this. This is fine. It's the same. It's the exact same as the module, not the module constants, as the stat constants. Oh, whoopsies. There we go. Hunger plot is equal to hunger. Yeah. So I participated in the solo dev game jam and saw that I was using a system from my other projects, and I wanted to make it more accessible for me and for anyone that have the resources needed. Okay, so I released already a plugin for audio management, Simple Audio Manager. I'm not sure if you realize that we are looking at Krita. Huh. Thank you. I did not realize that. I'm just gonna turn that off. Nice. Okay, yeah. Thanks for saying. I'm just gonna close it actually, since I don't think I'm gonna do something else. Yeah, completely forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, nice. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So where was I? Oh, so yeah, that's really nice actually, and also, um, for audio, that's even better since boy oh boy, do I not like just wrapping audio into a manager and then having to then remember to link it all up. It just takes a bit of time. Having something simple that I can just place audio files in sounds really nice. Is this like a community plugin in the editor or something? Simple Godot Simple Audio Manager. Godot Asset Library Simple Audio. Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. Simple Audio Manager. A simple audio manager that allows for basic audio in both 2D and 3D. Okay. So audio data, an audio file, and then you would go just audio.play. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And then test music. Okay, SFX pressed. Yeah, and then you just play an effect. Cool. After the scene manager, I'm going to make a basic UI package with a bunch of menus and UI elements already working, like player UI, pause menu, main menu, settings, pop-ups. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely, it is definitely something where I imagine it's going to be a bit of a challenge to just, I guess, decide on what goes in. But then again, if the system is quite flexible, then it should be pretty nice to be able to just arrange which menus connect to which and then disable some that you don't need. Since I actually remember that one of my colleagues who's working on their own games and has some stuff, they're really into having just tools that are for things that you don't really want to have to redo every single time. So menuing is definitely one of those. If you can, since you don't really have to worry about performance in something like a game jam or a prototype. So just having some boilerplate, I guess, already done, which handles transitioning between menus, maybe menu movement, like just movement between buttons, like automatically assigning them based on what's added to a list, or just having menu draggable, and etc. That sound pretty useful since I don't know, not giving menus enough attention can really just start to get distracting, and also making menus from scratch is also time consuming. So having some predetermined options. Does sound pretty nice. How are you thinking of making the menu population? Let's say, like, if I have like a main menu and I know I want that's the idea. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's very nice. So here's my question. So if you have, let's say, a main menu, and I want in the main menu to be buttons for continuing the game, restarting the game, going to options, let's say opening a bestiary and then exiting the game. So like for stuff that's like just for the example, we have for stuff that's common in games, like we have options, credits, like continuing, exiting, etc. Then we have some options that aren't common, like a bestiary or a screen that shows you leaderboards or something, etc. So how would the population of which buttons are present be done? Is it gonna be editor based that you just have to like add array elements to some kind of element and then that's how it's populated? Or is it more code based that you just, let's say, you get, I don't know, you extend some kind of menu and then you assign what are the types of buttons and their bindings? So I'm going to assume that it's going to be more editor based, since that's definitely a lot simpler and a lot more beginner friendly. Neutral. Okay, so stat constants. This one is kind of done. So now for parsing, I don't think I have to parse anything. So var hunger is equal to object dot object data dot m dot hunger. The way I'm seeing it is to have a dictionary that people can fill with what the button is used for and what the button is emitting as a signal. And then they can handle what to do with the signal. Okay. A dictionary that people can fill with what the button is used for, what the button is emitting as a signal. Okay. So yeah, so the emitting as a signal, so that makes sense, since then you don't have to listen to signal, like specific signals in the UI manager. You can pass your own, and then those will be called. And then what the button is used for. So I guess this is just where it's going to be placed. What's the name of it, like size maybe, etc. So let's say you need a main continue button. Well, in the dictionary, you just need to add the first part, button name, and the second part, name of signal. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, and then you just have a dictionary of all of the different ones, and then I guess they are auto placed in the menu, and you're good to go. Nice. Yeah, don't need to think about all of the container stuff, sizing, fitting to Flexbox, and etc. I don't want to think about UI placements right now. And then you have your own code that listens to the UI signal button with a parameter name of signal. Okay, nice. Yeah, I understood that part once you said dictionary. Like, actually, this is a really simple and quite elegant system. Just adding the buttons in a dictionary. Like, at this point, there's no problem even doing it through the editor or by code. Like, both should be pretty much the same. So Yeah, that's actually quite nice. So I imagine even having dynamic buttons should be pretty easy too, since you just append the dictionary and then your UI scales to add some stuff. Like if you have a new ability that appears, you just add another value, add another signal, and then you're good to go. Or like a new unit type if you're doing an RDS or something. Um, return a priority. Um, var priority is equal to 0. Right. So hunger is object equal to hunger. Um, then so how do I plot this actually? Um, I guess I just have a hunger state. Hunger state. Const hunger, not hunger. Hunger state to hunger state. Okay. Um, uh, return const s is equal to preload stat constants. Stat constants return s dot hunger plot hunger. There. That's basically it for hunger. Condition is not checked since we don't have any params. Okay, cool. Right, that's done. That's done all from me, I guess, for now. Um, yeah. So, I know. Best of luck with the UI system. I definitely just check it out. Once it's done, I know if you would be interested, just to give some feedback on it. Um, since yeah, right now I am not doing anything with this myself, but I know it just sounds interesting. I think making plugins is very, very fun, but at the same time, it can be a bit challenging if you don't have anywhere where to test them. And maybe you do have like some project or game that you like a side project or game you're working on, or maybe test them in game jams. But I know I'd I'd like just to giving some feedback. I don't know if needed. Since it's just a realization I've been having that, especially with this project, boy oh boy, might be nice to just use some plugins at the beginning just to move things along a bit faster, and then think about maybe switching over to, um, if needed, to my own stuff, but if not, maybe to the stuff that's already there. They are there to be used and tested with a place to put issues and feedback. Oh, okay. I didn't know that the submit an issue. Oh, okay. I didn't know that the Godot has that. That's cool. Uh, right. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. So MISC community. Yeah, you can like give it a license and everything. That's nice. Okay. Cool. When you submit a plugin to be added to the asset lib, it needs a place for people to report issues. Okay. Right. So I guess the asset library system is pretty well thought out. Um, since if you do use something, then you can just submit some issues. Like, hmm. Yeah. Okay. So there's like all the test stuff. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's the example. Okay, and then you have here all the stuff. Yeah, so you have test scene here. README audio plugin.cg audio, music. Yeah, all the examples are here. Data, test sounds. Okay, okay, nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so states of hunger, empty, full, neutral package. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this might not work out so well. Really love to just draw this and plot this out in Obsidian. Should maybe do that. But I need to set that up for stream. I guess that'll be for next time. Yeah, I guess think up a way to show Obsidian stuff. Maybe just have a local documentation thing for Obsidian drawings and canvases, since I don't want to back up all my canvases. Actually, yeah, like I guess that this would just be Obsidian, and then open a new vault, add that vault to the project, and push the project in, and done. Okay, I feel like my mind is not just working as much as I expect, so I'm not gonna push myself. I'm just gonna see, okay, what kind of ideas can I write down, just get them out, and to know for next time. So okay, so hunger needs to go down constantly by a small amount. Um, Wait, but what is hunger? Does it make sense that hunger goes down, and then does that work? Huh. This is actually interesting. I'm not sure if it works that way, that if you you work on something, then you eat, you kind of start slowly regenerating energy. You get really, really, really tired, and then you just eat again and get better. I don't think that's how it works in real life either. So I guess hunger and stamina are separate system. You can constantly buy a small amount. Um, then then Stamina increases. Based on hunger. Increases or decreases based on hunger state. At full, stamina increases, but full also slows you down a little bit. Neutral is just neutral. You don't a stamina. Mm-hmm. Don't get a stamina increase, boost, or anything. Then full hunger also restores a little bit of health. From hungry and below, stamina starts dropping slowly. Next, what next? What next? Eating gradually fills up hunger. And yeah. Yeah, eating gradually fills up hunger. Also slows you down. Let's say not a little bit. This might be a good way to fight against just food spamming. I don't know. Fight against food spamming. I know. I'm thinking in two directions right now. Both how real life accurate this would be, and also what kind of systems are usually abused. Since I don't want heal spamming per se, but at the same time, it's going to be difficult to just eat since you can't really do it just by clicking a button. It's a process. It's like a channel. So, and also this is not just like the players are going to abuse this. I don't want the characters to abuse this. It's going to be part of their priorities, and I don't want them just to move, then eat an apple, then move, then eat another apple, and just keep going. Oh, I guess if they want to, that's a possibility. Some kind of stat that determines how often. Guess it's not a stat, but is it a eating style? I don't know. Problem for another time. Definitely not the scope of this first prototype. So eating gradually fills up hunger. What else should I know? Resting should be a state. No. Eating puts you into a state where you don't do other actions. Eating time depends on item that is being eaten, and many items are being eaten altogether. Eating an item decreases its what is it called? Durability, let's say. And it gives the appropriate amount of hunger back. So that's kind of it. Yeah, I just don't really know. I guess on the one hand, it's very, very simple. Hunger just ticks down. So hunger ticking down is just some kind of constant manage stats module. I need a stats module. That's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. A stats module. Ticks stats and changes what state they are registered. Now everything makes sense. Now everything suddenly falls to place and I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a state module. The state module is going to tick all of the values down or up wherever they need to go based on what they are. I guess in a way I could also just separate it to a hungry module or something, but I think it'd just be a simple state module for now. Stats module. And then the goal system is going to have a goal for survival, and in the survival I'm going to check all of the conditions of every stat, and then if we are low on some kind of stat, it's going to start increasing its priority, and once the more it increases its priority, at some point we're just going to start doing it. So yeah, I guess that's basically it for the system. I think I understand now what to do. So I guess module, goals, additions, actions, rest, eat, repeat, profit. Right. I guess that's. I'm gonna call it here since I'm just feeling a little bit woozier today, so not gonna make this a long stream. Thank you very much to everyone for watching and joining. Thank you to Symbol for the discussion, and best of luck with your plugins, like both the current one, the scene manager, and the future UI one. No worries. Get some rest before your game. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, goodbye. Have a great day. Have a great evening, morning, or day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.